Next, what we have is called bustle. What is bustle? What is bustling? I'm bustling today. What is bustling? Bustling is like when you don't have time, you're very busy, you are running fast from here to there, you are moving energetically and movement, you're running, you are doing work, this and that. That is your bustling or bustle. Some of the synonyms of bustle. You can say hustle, you can say bustling activity, you can say commotion, but mostly very important that you can use as for synonym to tell that this bustle word or bustling thing. You can say, let's say, running. You are running fast. You are rushing. You are in hurry. Also, you are racing. You don't have any time. You're bustling. You're moving here to there, running, and you're very energetic. You have so much to do. You are busy. You have busy schedule, busy manners and all that. That is your bustling. So bustling, you can say run, you can say rush, you can say hurry, you can say rest. In here also, you can say hustle, bustling activity. They're all your meaning for bustle. So these are all the synonyms for bustle. Hope you understood. Next one we have is, let's rough this first and go to the next one. I hope you people are enjoying. I don't know if you are enjoying or bored, but I hope you're learning something and you're enjoying. And if you're not, try to, at least we'll go slowly there. So have some patience. Let's go to the next one, baffle. What is baffle? Baffle is my favorite word to use. I am baffled right now. You are baffled because of so many exams of India that is going on. So someone is baffled. What is baffled? Baffled means you are confused. So you can just say, and our one synonym for baffle is confused. You can say perplexed. You can say confound, you can say bewilder, you can say mystified. That means you're very confused, you don't know what to do. So confused, you have perplexed. So many things for this word baffle. These are all the synonyms for baffle. So I am baffled just now. I'm baffled in my whole life. The students are baffled between many institutions to crack some good exams. So this is your baffle. I hope you got it. Let's go to the next one. Bizarre. What's the pronunciation for this? Bizarre. Bizarre. What is bizarre? Bizarre means someone who is very strange. A strange kind of personality is called bizarre. You cannot say bizarre everywhere. Based on the context, you have to change the word and use some other synonyms. Now, what are the words that we can use? Some of the words are here. You can say eccentric, you can say quirky, you can say weird. Weird mostly is used in informal places. American people use this so much, and we also, Indian people nowadays, we are also using this word. The person is weird, the person is strange. So instead of this bizarre, what we can say is, we can say strange. This is one synonym. We can say odd. We can say, let's say, queer. Even we have queer theory. If you have heard this is in English literature, literary things and criticism. We have queer theory. Queer is something that is bizarre or strange. That is your queer. Then also we can say a person who is peculiar. So these are the synonyms for bizarre. We say strange, we say odd, we say queer, we say peculiar, we say eccentric, quirky, weird. So you have to use it in different places. For example, let's say he's a strange man. That means a bizarre man, but you're using it for strange personality or strange man. What about odd? These are all odd circumstances that is going on in my life. These are all odd circumstances. So based on the context, we have to use this odd instead of bizarre. So that's why we use synonyms. Next, queer. Whatever I learned yesterday, the theory was pretty much queer. So here we use queer, not bizarre. Then peculiar. His words are pretty much peculiar. Instead of saying bizarre, you can say this. His words are pretty much peculiar. So, and then weird, we use it every day. For example, the situation is weird. Weird can be used in almost everywhere because it's an informal word, but these things are context-wise. So we got a few synonyms for bizarre. We have strange, we have odd, we have queer, we have peculiar, we have eccentric, quirky, weird. Okay, let's go to the next one. Burn. Burn means we know, right? Burn means when something is totally flaming, you're burning yourself. It's about fire. So for burn, we can use this fire. We can use flame. We can use blaze. Or maybe a blaze, right? We can also use ignite, scorch. These are all synonyms for burn. You're on fire. It's burning. It's a flame between two people. So there are so many meanings based on the context, but these are the normal synonyms for this word, burn. Fire, flame, blaze, ignite, scorch. It's scorching hot outside. Here, scorching hot is not, you cannot say it's burning hot outside. You can say only it's scorching hot outside because it's very hot because of the sun and the weather. Mostly we see in India is in the month of April and May. So it's scorching hot outside. So this is your burn. Let's go to the next one, seize. Now, this can be a little confusing with abolish. Abolish, almost same meaning for the both. Now, abolish means something that you're putting an end to. You have to put an end to that. Stop. End it. It's required. Seize is something that is coming to an end by itself. I hope you have the difference between this both. Abolish meaning, both meaning is like end, stop, or end. For example, some synonyms for seize, end, stop. Again, you can say terminate. End, stop, terminate, halt, desist. So it's seize is like coming to an end for some good or something like that, coming to an end. But abolish is like you have to stop it, put an end. It's coming to an end, come to an end. But for abolish, you have to put an end to it. That's the difference between the two. But meaning is you have to stop. For seize, it's a different reason for stopping. For abolish, you have to stop it for good. This is a different way of saying to stop or put an end to. So this is your seize. Now, classic. What is classic? Classic is, again, it's based on the context. It keeps changing and all that. In here we have is something timeless, something enduring, something traditional. But for classic, mostly we say that it's a classic movie. She's wearing a classic clothes. So for this, you can say something that is best. Synonyms of classic, we can say best. Something that is fine, quality, or maybe finest. Something that is excellent, something with higher taste, so higher taste doesn't mean you're eating something and having that taste. I'm not saying that, but for food also you can say that it's the food just now I had in that particular restaurant is classic, or that tasted classic. So for classic, some synonyms we can get is best, fine, finest, excellent, higher taste. Also you can say timeless, enduring, traditional. These are different contexts, but mostly we use these for the synonym classic. I hope you understood. Let's go to the next one. What is calamity? Calamity means something when you are having problem. Exactly like adversity. We already learned this before. Calamity is like adversity. That means a lot of problems, obstacles when you are having in your life, that is your calamity. It can be a crisis, can be, let's say, bad luck. It can be troubles. What else can we say? Just like bad luck, we can also say ill luck. We can also say tragedy. So these are the basic synonyms for calamity. You're having problems in your life, issues in your life. You're having some kind of bad days or some trouble that you are going through. So you can also say at the place of calamity, you can go with adversity. So what are the synonyms for calamity? You can say adversity, you can say crisis, you can say bad luck, you can say trouble, ill luck, tragedy, disaster, catastrophe, misfortune. A person with bad fortune or bad luck is calamity. That is your calamity. Hope you understood, right? Now we have the last synonym that we have for this class is claustrophobic. Claustrophobic. Any idea what is the meaning of claustrophobic? I know you people know. What is the meaning of claustrophobic? Claustrophobic is something when you have issue to be in a confined place. A place which is not so open, with no open air. It's not so blustery. Blustery means it's not so windy. You don't pass air here and there. For example, some people are very scared to be in the lift or in an elevator because the person is claustrophobic. The person cannot take this so much small place and covered place and confined place to be there. So that person is a claustrophobic, cannot take it, maybe because of, it's kind of a disease also you can say. So claustrophobic, what can you say? Confined. Sorry about this. Confined. When you're staying in a confined room, you're claustrophobic. You cannot take cramped room, a restricted place that makes you suffer. And also, instead of claustrophobic, you can also say a place that is covered. Right? Obviously, confined would be a very good one. Or a place that is damped. A small place. This can be the synonyms for claustrophobic, a place that is very much covered and confined with no air in it. So this is for your claustrophobic. This is also a person with a lot of disease, a person who has disease. It's called, I'm a claustrophobic person. I cannot take elevator because I have claustrophobia. This is also a form of claustrophobic. So instead of claustrophobic, you can use a few words that I told you in here as synonyms. So these are the ones. Hope you learned different types of synonyms just now. I guess I told you 15 synonyms. Just go through it again and again. Press a backward button and see all the meanings that I told you and all the sentences that I told you. Make 5 to 6 sentences and learn.